Okay, we're going to take this cartridge apart and see what's like inside, because if the outside's like this, we don't know what the inside's like either. Turn it over. Has two of your standard 3.8 game bit screws on the back. They look, it's hard to tell on camera, but they look like they do have a little bit of corrosion on them. So I'm going to actually drop these in a little bit of rubbing alcohol right now just to hopefully clean off some of that. Okay, the cartridge itself should at that point separate. It actually hinges on the bottom. There's two little clips there which it should clip off of. Now once you get inside, you don't need the game bit anymore, but you actually need a small Phillips head screwdriver to remove those two on the electric shield. Sorry, get that in view. There are the two screws. One. Two. Okay. And this shield sometimes can get stuck. There we go. Came out there. Shield doesn't look too bad. A little bit of corrosion there. We'll clean that off. There is your game board. Everything looks pretty good on this one. It's an official one. It's got the Nintendo stamp on it. Reproduction ones generally won't have that. Pins don't look too bad. Could use a little bit of cleanup on them. And then you're seeing a lot of corrosion down along this bottom plate here. So this may have been exposed to a bit of moisture here. So we're going to give that a bit of a cleaning too. That should pop out. Yeah, you can see a little bit of rust around there. So I'm going to take our trusty isopropyl alcohol. This being on the plastic, you can get a little more aggressive. You could use some other cleaner on it too. I just want to get rid of most of it out of here. It's actually not too bad for the inside. Okay. This is good. Yeah. Might be hard to see on the camera here, but these ends are actually fairly rusted. I don't have the equipment with me right here, right now. I'll just give this a good cleaning right now with the isopropyl alcohol. That sort of rust beyond this, you really have to take a bit of sandpaper or something to grind down and remove that rust. Yeah, the rest of the electronic shield doesn't look too bad. I'm going to give this a good scrub along the board. Make sure to get both sides. Depends on the board you're looking at. Like most of these game cartridge boards usually do have pins on both sides. Some of them, like the Game Boy Advance cartridges, are only one-sided. But alrighty, now let's get this guy back together. Okay, so we take our back, drop the rear shield in, and pop through the little hole in the back there. Cartridge fits in. The hole should line up where that screw was on the edge. This little protector just keeps other stuff from getting into the cartridge itself. It's actually really good for keeping some of the moisture and everything out. It's not completely sealed, but keeps some of it out. And we grab our top shield. You do have to squeeze in a little bit to get it past a couple of these pegs there. That should be it. One Phillips head screw. 2 Phillips head screws. Again, clip it on the hinges at the back. Close it down, should close tightly. Dig our screws out of the alcohol here. Yeah, I cleaned a bunch of the corrosion off. Light corrosion you'll usually be able to get rid of with just the rubbing alcohol. Anything more than that, you're sometimes having to do actual cleaning and stuff on. As in sanding down or something more to that extent. Alrighty, there we go.